Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Final Fantasy Tactics. In the last episode, we made our way here to the Aragai Woods, where we rescued a chocobo from being eaten by a bunch of goblins. In this episode, we're going to continue on in the search for Princess Zirekile, going to Bethla Garrison. And basically what we're going to do before that is take a look at the party stuff. I mean, there really isn't much to see as far as abilities. One thing I will mention is I finished out Ramza's Knight class, well, at least his main break abilities. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to save up his Knight points for Equip Armor before moving on to another job. I'm not sure right offhand what that other job is going to be just yet. It may very well end up being Monk, and if that is the case, then I will probably actually go ahead and get Chakra for him. But I'm not really sure yet, because the thing with that is, what I want to ultimately do with Ramza in terms of physical job abilities is to push him toward Lancer. Lancer is opened up by hitting level 3 Thief, which I'm already at level 1. I want to do that, but I kind of don't want to do that because that makes Ramza rather vulnerable. The Thief is not the most secure class in the world in terms of physical defense. Equip Armor would help to mitigate that, but at the same time, then you lose game JP up, so I don't know. Still thinking about that. Everything else though is pretty much, well, standing pat as normal. The job I want to profile, actually, I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit and profile my new chocobo. I have not named him yet, because I'm going to give it a few days and give people time to watch the video before I decide on a name. But your chocobo, as normal, I guess a normal chocobo is concerned, you've got Choco Attack, which is a standard attack, duh, and then Choco Cure, which restores HP. Pretty much, you notice effect 2, vertical 2, so it's actually got a pretty decent range on it for a healing, and it also costs 0 magic points, so there's that too. Now, what you can get, I mentioned you can get black and red chocobos from the Choco Eggs. The black chocobos have Choco Attack, Choco Ball, which is a longer distance attack, and Choco Isuna, which can actually heal status effects. And the red chocobo has Choco Attack and Choco Meteor, which is really what I want to have. That is also a long distance attack, but it's a good bit more powerful than Choco Ball, and it just looks really cool too. So yes, if I do get a red chocobo, I may very well use him as part of my story characters from time to time. Alright, so with that, I think that is pretty much all I want to do with my characters right now. I will mention, I did say at the end of the last episode that if you want to make this next battle a little bit easier on yourself, de-equip Gafgarion. Actually, we'll go back in and show you. I have not, because I want to give myself a little bit of a challenge. Now that kind of gives away what's about to happen, but I'm not sure it's overly much of a surprise given the way he's talked so far. But let's go ahead and see the culmination of it as we go into Zirekile Falls. Now, as was the case before, we can only have 4 party members, so pretty much my usual crew will stand. My Geomancer, my Oracle, and my Priest. And I think with that, we should be pretty good to go. As it will turn out, we do have Agrias in the party, and we won't be bereft of allies beyond her, so don't worry. Welcome to battle number 13 at the Zirekile Falls. It's over. Surrender. Turn the princess over to us and we'll spare your life. That's a bald-faced lie. You want to kill her. Then after that, you'll kill me for knowing the truth. Ridiculous! We came to help the princess. Why would we want to kill her? We can't let Goltana keep her. And here we are. Princess Zirekile! Agrias! Great, here comes a crowd. Gafgarion, kill them, and do it now! Don't know what's going on, but it's in the contract. And as I put in my notes, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal! Gafgarion, are you betraying us? Betraying you? Come on, this is business. Our job is to kidnap the princess unharmed. The job is to kill you all and keep things quiet. What are you getting at? This kidnapping's a sham? The princess is in the way. The prince should be next in line. If she's alive, there'll be nothing but trouble. Since you're going to die, I'll let you help me. If the princess is kidnapped and killed by Gultana, they'll be rid of her and his rivals. I'm sure that's how Prince Lard wrote the scenario. No, Daisadard probably wrote it. Don't you agree, Ramza? Right, Ramza. Let's get them all. Another helpless sacrifice. No more! There must not be any more victims like Tata. Oh boy, here goes nothing. We have Battle 13 with the objective Save the Princess. Looks like we're in a Mario game or something. So yeah, Gafgarion has betrayed us. Fortunately though, we're not without help because Delita's pretty darn good. You notice he is a Holy Knight, so he has the same abilities as Agrius, except he's a bit better at them, I believe. I'll have to check his stats. And unfortunately, if you leave Gafgarion unmolested, he will be able to spam Night Sword as normal. And so your objective in that case, which is pretty much what I've done with mine, is to either kill Gafgarion outright, or somehow either break or steal his sword. In doing that, obviously you can have a much easier time of things. So, alright. What I want to do right now is, let's see, oh god, those spells are going to take forever and a day. This is not a good situation right now. So you, I guess, go up and start whacking a knight. I don't know. I mean, granted, it's not going to be good to get you in harm's way, but you also hit decently for being a white mage, so we'll go ahead and stick with that. Now, the good thing about Ovelia is she can take care of herself. You notice that move that she is putting on herself, that is more than just protect. It's actually a bunch of different things at once, which, yeah, you'll see. Oh, good, thank God. Usually the low percentages work out for them and really don't work out for me, so yeah, I'm a little surprised to actually find it working for me for a change. Now, typically, you notice that Delita has put himself pretty much right in a corner. That is basically what he will do throughout, and it's not the worst place in the world for him to be. Okay, yeah, that's expected. Not the worst place in the world for him to be because, you know, he can protect himself, and it also distracts some of the enemy away from, well, from the princess or from us. Princess Ovelia, we'll save you! I don't think so. Are you sure of what you're doing? The princess may be adopted, but she's still royalty. I'm quite sure. Even princesses can die for getting in the way. That's what royal blood is about. Are you mocking the princess? Get in the way, get killed. It's the same for commoners. The only difference is people like you pledging blind loyalty. Unless you make it to the top, you're only going to be used, so you're better off dead. Then I'll save her. Alright, so, good, Agrius gets her turn. Unfortunately, we can't control her, so we can only do so much use. But you notice what she has done, which is actually a really good idea. She has gone under the bridge and is striking enemies above. Because of how her attacks work, she can do that. Okay, let's see. Is an elemental going to do a whole lot? Unfortunately, I can't hit all three of them. But I might as well try to get this guy mostly dead. Let's see, would a punch art do more damage, perhaps? I don't know. Let me get her up close so I can find out. Let's see, Earth Slash would do... No, definitely not. Actually, no, they won't. Alright, so yeah, let's stick with the Elemental and see if we can go ahead and put a stop to these guys. I don't think it's probably not going to work for Gafgarion, because those sorts of things rarely work, but it may very well work for the Knight. We'll see. It did work for the Knight. It doesn't work for Gafgarion, but that's okay. At least stop one of them. Delita, you're alive! Imagine meeting you here. Are your brothers still running your life? Who knows? They never tell me anything. But, Delita, are you party to their plot? Don't be foolish. I'm here to save the princess, to free her from those who are exploiting her. Don't lie to me. You were hired too, weren't you? You were hired to kidnap her for money. Don't play dumb. No, I'm not like you. It's not for the money. Then who's getting in my way? A kid who heard the plan and decided to save her for justice? Who hired you? Who told you about the plan? Talk. None of your business. Okay, so... Oh god, I can't do much right now. That's unfortunate. Alright then, well, what I will do then is go ahead and walk Ramza up here and speed him up a little bit, because I want to get him going to Gafgarion to try to take out his sword. If I can do that, then Gafgarion becomes, well, not exactly a pussycat, but he, well, I mean, he won't be able to do that much. Okay, let's move over here. What can I do with you? Paralyze is going to be 2 turns. Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Will it get, will not get all 3 of them, but it probably will undo Gafgarion, which is good. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Now, this M barrier that Avelia has, you notice? Haste, Shell, Protect, Regen, Re-Raise, all in one blow. Really, really good. And that is why I mentioned she can pretty well take care of herself, because now she is, I wouldn't necessarily say unstoppable, but about as close as it gets, really. Okay, so now that that's through, let's see, Delita, okay, you're going to hop over and start attacking. That's, oh good, that's going to take him out too, nice. Sweet. Okay, good, that's as good as we could have asked for. Alright, now you're going to run off because I've got you unacted. That'll give us some time to clean out the dross over here. Okay, Akintuned, you are whom exactly? Let's see. Who are you? You are that one over there. Good. Alright, that works just fine then. I don't care because you're not going to be able to get to me for at least 2 or 3 turns. That means, let me go ahead and see about, let's see, fire is generally the best spell for working on humans. That's not going to do that much damage. I'm a little surprised. Huh, okay. They probably just got low faith. Okay, well, in that case then, let's see if another spell will do better. No. Probably not. Nope, okay. In that case then, Bolt's my best choice because it is the least amount of MP. At least for Bolt 2, anyway. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And go ahead and have you wait there. What are you? Ally or enemy? Human, just like you. Alright, now Avelia is likely just going to stay up there and not really do much of anything, so no big surprise there. And then Akintuned is going to move and will not really be able to do anything. Alright, so this should for the most part take out the first knight anyway. Did you know about this? Why such a dirty trick? Dirty? There is no dirty when it comes to money. I'm a mercenary. I have to finish the jobs I take. That's called being a pro. Why didn't you tell me? Why? If I'd told you, would you have stopped me? If I don't do this, someone else will. Get it? People die all the time without you knowing about it. That's reality. You think you can stop something you know nothing about? But does that make it right? No buts. You're just a child who doesn't want to face reality. If you don't like it, try living without depending on someone else for a change. But don't come complaining to me if you can't. Okay, so let's see. Alright, well, I've got myself into a little bit of a pickle here because if I move anywhere up here to attack this guy, the spell's going to hit me. So let me move up here with the aim of going after Gafgarion and trying, like I said, to take out his weapon. So let me speed myself up again. I figure every investment in speed that I make in these first few turns is probably going to pay off in the end. And it also gets him some good JP too, so why not? Okay, good. He's mostly down. Yeah, alright, it was his low faith. I kind of figured that, but I wasn't sure. And don't... Good. Alright, good. They're wasting turns on trying to break armor and stuff. And I say wasting turns because, well, they haven't worked yet, of course. Alright, so Agrius, what are you going to do, I wonder? Okay, you're going to head up there and take this guy out, I figure. Yep, there we go. Okay, good. Alright, now, let's see. Alright, Geomancer, you need to get over this way. I'm just curious to see how much damage you can do just face to face. Alright, there we go. Not bad, actually. Now, of course, we've got that other knight that's chasing after us, but I'm not too concerned about him just yet. Let's see. Okay, can I go ahead and sort of keep up the pressure on Gafgarion? Alright, let's see. Well, hey, that actually will refill most of my MP. But I want to actually see about paralyzing him again. I want to keep him sort of looped on that right now, because if I do, that'll take away my biggest worry in this battle, really. And reason number, approximately 25 or so, that I really enjoy using oracles. Especially if you're susceptible to the spells that they cast. Like he is. Oh, God. I say that and it misses. God, man. 91% and it misses. I wouldn't have expected that. Well, kids, that's what they call hubris. Oh, boy. Alright, let's see. I want to see... Okay, Gafgarion's going to move, so that's not a good thing to do. In that case, then, let's go ahead and try to get Protect on... Well, be 100% on him, but I need him more on me and the Oracle, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, Delita, what are you going to do, I wonder? You're going to... Oh, wow. That's some pretty interesting targeting. I kind of figured he'd go for the kill on the other guy, but that's just me, I guess. Okay, then Gaffy's going to move, and he moves further away. That makes sense. Alright, so he's going to come back for us later. I'm probably going to go ahead and still send Ramza up after him, because if Paralyze goes away and he still has his weapon, he can start going in and night swording us to death. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send Ramza after him and see if I can break his weapon. Okay, this is going to be a low chance, 34%, so 1 in 3. Yeah, not a surprise there. Oh, crap. I need to get Paralyzed back on him then. Should you have really run to that corner there, my dear? Because now you may be in a little bit of trouble. Alright. Well, my Geomancer should be able to take him out next. I'm curious to see what that other knight's going to do. The one that's by the water, I mean. Because basically Delita is pretty much set on this guy, and I think he's going to go after him. Because now this guy's going after the princess. I will be curious, though... Agrius, what are you doing? I mean... I don't understand it. Granted, the knight down here is basically chasing his tail, but still, it's a little odd in terms of that choice of movement and attack. Okay, let's see. Can I get Paralyzed back on you? Yes, I can. And I can pretty reliably, too. Good. Now, I'm probably going to need to start pulling some magic away the next turn. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to keep this Paralyzed loop on Gafgarion. Oh, how did you miss twice in a row? How in the world did you miss twice in a row? That is... Good God, how in the world? And that just is mind-boggling, really. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and just bolt you, I think. Okay, Akintuned is the guy in the water, so I'm not too concerned about him. Actually, it might be better to hit. Nah, I can't hit him. Crap. Oh well. It's not to say it might be better to hit him since he's in the water, but nah, that's not going to work. Okay, the princess is... Alright. Well, her regen's down, but she hadn't really needed it. Okay. Oh God, that dropped the chance even further. Dear Lord. And of course it missed, obviously. Okay, well... what to do? Paralyzed is just not working, so... And it's weird that it's not working, because 9% missing once is bad enough. But 9% missing twice is just... I think the chances of that are... Well... I mean, let's see. 81 in about 10,000, so about 1/100th of a percent, roughly? I don't know, I might not be doing the math on that right, but it's still, the chance of that is way too low, really. And this may hit Delita. Oh, no, it doesn't. Oh. Great, my magic is missing, too. Wow. Ah, man, I swear these numbers just don't like me all of a sudden. Okay, well, you're going to go up and hit... okay, you're going to go up and hit Agrius a little... You jerk. It's a good helmet, too. Well, anyway. Let me see. I don't think I'll be able... Can I do... Ooh, I can do Elemental here. Okay, nice. That's not going to hit him from there, but it does give me hope that if I move over this way, I can hit him with the Elemental and probably take him out. Okay. Well, maybe not, but still it'll be a decent hit and it'll get him close. Okay, well, man, that's some decent JP anyway. Alright, now let's get you on the water here. You notice the waterfall does not count as being any sort of a depth level. You can climb on top of the waterfall and be okay. That is, to a fair degree, what makes this battlefield unique. The fact that you can do that and not have to worry about it. Okay, now actually freaking work this time, will ya? Boy, oh man. Okay, so I may have to direct some of my attentions more toward... let's see, the level is different, so I shouldn't be hit with this paralyzed. So I'm going to go ahead and walk up and again try to break his weapon. God, the chances are just getting worse. Why are they getting worse, I wonder? I might need to actually come off the strategy of trying to break his weapon. What I would probably be better off doing, actually, is just going after him and trying to take him out when he is paralyzed so that he can't strike back with any magic. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and do a cheap spell here. And that is going to take a little bit too long. Actually, what I want to do then is cure myself, I think. See, you don't need it overly much. You don't need it at all. Agrius, you don't also need, or you don't need it either, so, yep, I guess just heal myself. And this knight is going to continue to chase his tail. What are you doing, man? That's just weird. Stupid. Okay, so please work this time. Thank you. Man, if it failed 3 times in a row, I might very well have legitimately raged. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, so are you going to go down and take the easy kill, or are you going to go after Gaffy? And you're going to go after Gaffy, thank God. Okay, that's the smart thing to do right now. Alright, so now that that's done, our priority needs to be taking him out, not taking him down or trying to break his weapon. While Gafgarion was still an active force, then getting his weapon out was a priority because then it basically deprived him of his attack. Now, however, it's a different story. And you are going to, good, go after Akintane. Nice. You might have noticed whenever Agrius does the... Well, okay, that's an added bonus. Whenever it pops up the text for Agrius' attack, that it also is a misprint because it calls it Steady Sword instead of Stasis Sword. Yeah, it's one of a few misprints you're going to see in this game. The translation is not the greatest in the world, but it's still a pretty good story all in all. And Gaffy, you're just going to sit there, okay? I mean, I'm fine with that. Gives me the ability to walk my mage up here and start hitting you in the back with lightning. Alright, let's see. Actually, would fire be better even though I'm casting it into water? Not going to be a difference, so... Alright, go ahead and do that. And we've got Kimball, who is the other knight. Then, alright, my Geomancer, my Oracle, Avail... Good God, pretty much everybody goes before that. Okay. Alright, so you're going to move and probably attack my Geomancer. Or not. Okay. That works too. Alright, now, what I want to do is, let me check this real quick, because... Alright, I have not gotten you any knight skills, so... Actually, I am going to go ahead and move you onto this, and see if I can get some abilities. Yes! And I got a monk ability and an archer ability. Go freaking figure. Well then, that's a little unexpected. Alright, so, let's go ahead and kill you. And yeah, that'll take care of it. Good. so you're not going to be chasing us anymore. Alright, now, let's see. Okay, something I'm curious about also. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Something I wanted to check as far as the levels. And I don't even have enough... Wow, that's kind of sad, actually. I don't even have enough magic to get my magic back. I spent it right up to the hill. Okay then. In that case, let's see. Delita, do you have counter skills? You have counter tackle. Crap. Well, and that's gonna hurt too. What do I do? I mean, I guess I can just go up here and start thwacking Ramza. Yes, I'm getting her cheap experience. Whatever. I mean, at this point, since she can't get to Gafgarion, it's not really much use to do anything else. Oh god, then there's that. That did more than I thought it would. Way more than I thought it would. Well, anyway, shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'll just need to make sure to space my targets out. Okay, good. Stasis Sword. Oh, actually stopped him. Nice. Okay, so Gaffy will run now, I think, because he's down below his critical HP. Damn it! And off he goes. So that just leaves one opponent on the field, and hopefully we should be able to wrap that up with him soon enough. Yeah, well, our target kind of ran away, so no big deal there. Okay, so yeah, pretty much what we're going to do is go through the turns now as quickly as possible. Now that Gafgarion is gone, we don't really have much to worry about. Agrias might actually take him out, now that I think about it. Yeah, there we go. Good. And we are victorious in battle number 13, and we get 5,700 gil, exactly the same amount as last time, but no bonuses. Boo. Leave the princess with me. It's better for her. Delita, what are you scheming? Scheming? Don't be foolish. I'm telling the truth. Think about it. Where would you take her after making an enemy of the Hokuton? Crack Hokuton troops will come looking for you any time now. Just where the hell do you plan on escaping to? Well, Think carefully. The princess knows this was Prince Larg's plan. The royal family is not on your side. So what about Gultana? No, he'd execute you just to clear himself. What would you do? I'd do what you can't do. What do you mean? I can't tell you. I'll leave the princess with you a little longer. Delita, I'm glad I could see you again. Tata saved me. What? Tata saved me back then. Thank you, Delita. See you again, Ramza. Ramza, thanks for your support. But are you sure you want to make the Hokuton an enemy? Don't worry, I've already decided. The question is, now what should we do? Like Delita said, nobody will help us. We can ask Cardinal Draclaw for help. Glabados Church has jurisdiction over Lionel. They may be able to help. Hokuton has to be careful what they do in Lionel. Let's go. It's the only place for us. And so, instead of going to Bethla Garrison, our path now takes us south to, notice, Zelen Fort City, Barrios Hill, and then Lionel Castle. I will go ahead and note that after beating this battle, the shops update, so if you want to go shopping, feel free. I will also mention, as we go into the formation, we now have a princess in our party. Unfortunately, she's pretty low level. What I will mention is, go ahead and strip her. because we're not going to see her in battle anymore, so we might as well go ahead and just grab her stuff, even if we end up just selling it. It'll be a little more money. Agrius, you do want to keep armed, because she will be appearing in future battles, so, alright. Next time on Final Fantasy Tactics, we will head on down to Zelen Fort City, and see if we can begin pursuing the path to trying to seek the help of Cardinal Draculav. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.